Welcome back to the Justice Hall. It's Strange Justice Podcast.
Number 2.
What's up, boys?
You know, wheeling, dealing.
Wheeling, dealing what?
Yeah, what do you got, man?
What do you want?
What are you buying?
Okay, so first thing I want to do is it's been a week, so what have you guys been doing this week? Any shows you watched? Any games you played?
Smoked a lot of pot.
Nice.
I can tell you that much.
Nice.
I'm still playing like tons of The Witcher because the show got me back into that world, and I'm loving it. I wish the other two games were a little bit more playable.
Is The Witcher show pretty good?
Yeah, it's tits, dude. Watch it.
I think we talked about it last week, but can you watch it without playing the games?
Absolutely, it's more of this like it's more of like a quick. Like each episode is kind of okay. I haven't read the book, but I think it's like the book. Like each episode is like a.
You didn't read the book. You don't actually like The Witcher.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Poser.
I read books too. I like books.
Bullshit. You don't know how to read.
Okay, I have my fiance read books. You don't have to come at me like that.
Bedtime story. Gather up for The Witcher.
Holy shit.
See, I'm coming in hot today. I'm ready.
Yeah, there we go. That's the energy that I
Two
like.
bangs in, and you know, I've been sick all week, so I've just kind of been relaxing, playing a lot of fucking games. What did I play this week? I played Doom, played Minecraft, played Crash Team Racing.
We had fun playing Minecraft.
Yeah, it was a good time. Go back on the
Yeah, check out those VODs.
VODs. They're on here. I've just had like game ADD. I have not been able to like stick to anything, so I've just been jumping around. I played KOTOR, played Battlefront 2, played some Temtem. There's more, but I'm like blanking. I've been all over the place. Clone Wars came out today. That was epic.
Oh yeah, Clone Wars.
What are you guys talking about?
Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the animated series.
There's a new season to drop
Yeah.
today.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was like they were hyping it up. It's a big.
I thought that show was over.
So they're reviving it for one more season because it got canceled, like just out of nowhere once Disney bought Star Wars. So they're like, "Hey, that's not ours. It's on Cartoon Network. No, we're canceling this. We're making Star Wars Rebels."
Right.
Well, everyone fucking loves Clone Wars because it is like the best Star Wars like watchable thing.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's really good.
I heard it like makes Anakin's descent into madness makes more sense.
Yeah, definitely. You get a lot more characterization out of them. But everyone loved it so much, Disney was like, well, that looks like money. We're going to do one more season. We're going to wrap it up exclusive to Disney Plus.
Well, didn't they do like an extra season on like Netflix or something?
I wouldn't even call it an extra season. It was like, 6 maybe episodes?
It was like 8 episodes or something.
Yeah, just some wrap-up random shit.
Maybe it was 12.
I don't remember. I remember
I just watched it.
None of it even being like all that good.
No, it wasn't. The first couple episodes were good. It was like, but Brandon, have you heard of like the new reason why the clones turned on the Jedi?
Oh, I didn't know there was a new reason.
Yeah, they like explored something where I guess like they engineered them with like mind control chips in their brains.
Wasn't that kind of like...
The original reason was they were just loyal to the Republic and Palpatine. So, like, if Palpatine told them, like, the Jedi are traitors, then they would just kill them. That's what Order 66 was. Order 66 was, if the Jedi are traitors, then you kill them. So, they didn't question it. But I guess since the series sort of made, like, the clones have a much closer relationship with the Jedi. I think that's why they like thought of like a reason.
Yeah, I mean, so to me the chips make more sense for like, here's why not all of them did it or participated.
Yeah,
because their chips broke. That's more believable than just, my bond is so strong, I'm gonna fight this programming. I don't mind the chips.
I did. Yeah. See, when my understanding of it, which was apparently wrong, when I originally watched episode 3 was that it was just something that was sequenced in their like genetic code when they were clones that he had control of, so that way, like when he said Order 66, like biologically they had to do it.
That was initially the canon, yeah.
Yeah.
But the chips are like an excuse for, because like Rex doesn't betray the Jedi. There's certain clones that don't, and like that the chips are a reason that like here's why they're still good guys. Because either they found out about their chips and removed them, or they malfunctioned, and they're like, kill the Jedi, and they're like, now hold on. No. So they use that as like a plot device, a MacGuffin.
Yeah, that was like at the beginning. That was like the first like 3 episodes of the previous season, so like I think that was like season 5. And that was good.
Yeah.
And then there was a Jar Jar Binks Mace Windu adventure.
What?
It's actually not bad. Like, it's bearable.
Tell me about it.
Oh god.
What do they do? And when does it take place? Just before they confront Palpatine?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Whatever happens to Jar Jar Binks?
So, as of right now, the last time we saw Jar Jar, he was basically like a jester.
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 Uh-huh.
He hit hard times.
Oh, you mean he didn't stay a senator?
No.
Miso want your vote?
He got kicked out pretty quick because they were like, wait, you're the whole reason we have this fucking empire. Like, you pushed this real hard. And he hit hard times, and he was broke, and he was poor, and he was a street performer trying to make ends meet. That's the last time we saw Jar Jar. I think that was a comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Jar Jar Binks Mace Windu adventure was like, I don't know, they got a fucking distress call from Jar Jar Binks' like girlfriend on a different planet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was she a Gungan?
No.
Okay.
Just some other alien.
Yeah.
And I don't know, dude. It's not.
Jar Jar used his clout to set up a trade deal and pull him away from the Separatist Alliance.
No, they were like, I don't know. Their people were going missing, and they were like stealing like their Force essence into like a container or some shit.
What are they doing with it?
They just wanted it.
They're making fleshlights out of it.
It's like Soul Reaver. They were just wanting to suck it up.
Ew, yeah.
Now I'm Force sensitive.
And then after that, it was like Yoda went on a spiritual journey to learn how to be a Force ghost.
See, that makes sense because... Ooh, sorry. Because there's that, like, scene at the end of episode 3 where they, like, allude they learned how to do it, but then it's never really explained.
Yeah, but, like, he, like, went to, like, a special Force planet, and...
Yeah.
He went to Korriban, didn't he?
I thought you were going to be like, he went to court.
Hit many pedestrians in my Honda Civic, I do. Pay for my crimes, I must. Into exile, I will go.
Just like...
That's why he said Dagobah.
Had to hide from his war crimes.
Yeah, it was like some Force planet, and some, like, weird Force creatures taught him how to do it. It was weird.
Oh. Well, there's one where he goes to Korriban, and that's where he sees, like, Bane's.
You're saying the Yardrats taught him instant transmission? That suit he comes back in is dope, though. I like it. I think there was one game where that was like an alternate outfit. It was like Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Yeah.
It had like everything in it.
You can put it on your dude in Xenoverse.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any costume you can think of is in that game.
I haven't got them all.
Good old Yardrats.
Yeah.
Let's see, what have I done this week? Just worked.
Yeah.
On videos, basically. Watching streamers. I kind of want to get into League of Legends.
I'd have to stop being your friend.
Yeah.
I don't know,
You can
man.
go upstairs, hang out with them.
It looks
for
fun.
real.
It looks
It's not
fun.
It's not fun.
Why
I
not?
think it's fun.
Because it's like, at first you're like, oh yeah, this is a game, and then you're like, oh wait, is it? Like,
Yeah?
no, I'm just kidding.
No,
but,
like, okay. You've met most of my friends.
Yeah.
They're all really nice, like, people.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just... I don't hang around people that get, like, shitty. The minute any of them play League of Legends, and I've seen this outside of my friend group as well, if you're not playing 100% optimal, your best friend is going to threaten to kill you because you're about to derank them. I've woken up, like I've stayed at friend's house, and then I wake up and they're playing League of Legends in different rooms together, and like, you know that meme where Mr. Krabs is like, and everything's all like blurry around him, he's like shook?
Yeah.
It's like that, because they're just fucking like, going nuts. Yeah, like it's so stupid.
Well, I don't care about that.
You're gonna care. That's the thing, is like, I played it for a little bit, I was like, I'm not gonna care, like, it's a game. It's not a game to other people, like, they're gonna care, and then you're not gonna like it anymore.
I just go on and troll.
Well, so, if you're not playing right also, like, people can report you and saying, like, you're not playing your role correctly.
Yeah.
And you'll get banned for that. Like, because you're not doing good enough.
I'll still try it. I still want to try it.
Also, I don't think it's fun.
It looks like fun to me.
Alright.
Other than that, I've been playing... I got into the CTR. And we had I did a really long stream on it a couple days ago, which it's still up, so if anyone wants to check that out. It doesn't really get interesting until like the last hour. And shit got pretty crazy. I actually ran into a notorious Crash Team Racing player by the name of CTR Noob.
CTR_noob.
Yeah. And I guess he's like got big clout and has world records on the time trials and the tracks.
Talking some mad shit,
I was just minding my own business, playing online, and then he's just like, comes in randomly, just like, you're trash. I wiped the floor with you. Just like, just being an all-around, just the toxic person, really.
It was awesome.
And then you went into the privates.
But it was funny.
I was just down in the chat helping this guy fucking talk shit to you.
Yeah, Brandon was there in the Twitch chat talking, and he just like said that he could wipe the floor with me and that I was garbage, so I was just like, fucking prove it, dude. And if anybody knows what I'm talking about, CTR Noob is like well known in the community as being like a trash talker and just like a massive like dick all the time to so many people. And we got into he friended me on the PS4, and then we did like a few private races, and I did beat him on the very first race we did. I got really lucky, and all he said was "fuck you." Like immediately after he crossed the finish line, my chat popped up with like FUK space you. Like he just like had to go and just threw his controller and went right to his keyboard and just like smashed that shit.
His fucking fingers are like bleeding from like hitting.
I'm still not convinced
so
he didn't
hard.
let you in that first time.
Yeah, he's baiting you in.
Maybe, I don't know.
That's how he gets off. He's like,
He's like, give him a little glimmer of hope and then just rip their asshole open. With
I wasn't even like mean about it though. Like I was like such a good sport the whole time. Like I was just like I don't remember being like.
No, you weren't. I mean, a little bit, but you were obviously joking.
But yeah, he got a little mad, and then he challenged me. We probably raced about like
10 times.
10 more times, and he just wiped the floor with me completely, like every single time, like by a landslide too. And I'm like a pretty decent CTR player, like not like god level or anything,
Like
but
he is.
Yeah.
What? So at the time, he had the 4th place time trial record on which track? Might have to pull that up.
Meteor Gorge.
Meteor Gorge, okay.
Which he said he had like other world records, but I didn't care to look them up.
Yeah.
I just looked up the one.
I checked after the fact, and someone bumped him down a spot. He's in 5th now. So, CTR Noob, you need to...
Starting to earn that name you got, bud.
Wow.
You gotta get back in there, buddy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Those 2 months you took off really fucking...
And the top 3 were illegal shortcuts, so those ones don't count. So he was number 1, really.
Yeah.
But someone gave him a smack.
But every single time he beat me, like as soon as he crossed the finish line, like I didn't even get to, because most of the time I didn't even get to finish the race because he was that far ahead of me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And every single time he crossed the finish line, I was still racing. I was still trying to like at least finish the race, and I would just like see my chat come up like trash, loser, dumbass.
He has this like macro in his fucking keyboard. Just, like, instantly
He's
post.
just at 6 and trash.
You can't do it, kid. I'm the best.
Also, he's from the hood.
Oh yeah, and he kept talking about how he was a gangster and he was like killing people, and I don't know, just
I don't remember that.
See,
So-
he said people were dying in his hood, something like
I
that.
don't think that implies he fucking.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I looked into him a little bit on Twitter. I found like some people talking about him and people that claim to know him, but he doesn't have any socials I could track down other than that Twitch account that comes up. It was the same name on Twitch.
Yeah.
CTR Noob. Alright, might have to give him a follow. He probably does he ever stream himself? Did you look?
I don't know. I never even looked him, but I didn't really care that
we'll check
much.
him out.
We need to go into this. He called me a fat pig.
Based on what I saw, I don't think English is his native language.
Yeah, I kind of got that.
Yeah.
While we were, because anytime I get called a pig, I'm like, oh, that's a foreign guy.
So I think that would explain. I just like to think it's funnier that like he just doesn't think you're worth typing out the full thing. But like, I'm gonna check his Twitch right now, see if he streams.
Did he get to you, Austin?
No.
So you're not trash.
Oh!
Oh,
He's streaming right now.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Is he really?
yeah. Oh, yep, there he goes.
Oh,
He's
buddy.
doing some time trials.
How many viewers does he have?
4.
Ooh.
Oh, see, he's no big.
It's more than us.
Big swing
True.
cup. Hey, we got up to 3 the other night.
We had 3 simultaneous viewers
Oh,
for
yeah.
a
on
good
our
hour
stream.
or so.
Nice. All right. Well,
One of them was probably like my mom.
he's on Meteor Gorge. He's trying to fucking get his spot back.
Oh!
He's trying to get his spot back. Should I say something?
That's funny.
Should I be like trying to get your number 4 back?
Yes.
Oh, the tables have turned, CRT noob.
Oh my gosh.
You
But
should
yeah.
just- no. You should just be like trash.
I'll come back later and see if he's still there. I'll get too wrapped up in that and not pay attention to this if I start this now.
Yeah.
But at the very end of my stream, he was like, "Check out my God time on Meteor Gorge, bro."
God time.
Yeah.
Time, yeah.
Dude, he's got that God key. Beerus trained him.
Exactly. So I went into
He really did though. He was fucking.
no,
kicking your shit.
yeah, he really was giving me the Hickory Dickens.
He had like
but,
blue fire the whole fucking.
Yeah,
He had blue fire and just never let it go.
yeah, yeah. But he told me like check out my God times. So I went and then I saw like his time on Meteor Gorge, and there was like the 2 that were super obvious like illegal skips or whatever, but there was one that was right above him, just barely, and I was like, because he had the account that he was playing with me on was like Penta98_the_best
Yeah.
was the one he was pulling me on.
So he has an alternate account.
Yeah, and that was
PSN paid for.
that was 9. That one was number 3, and then CTR_noob was number 4. Or no, CTR noob was number 5, and then Penta was number 4. And then there was another one right above him that was just barely beating his time, and I was like, "Is this one of your alt accounts?" And he was like, "Give me one fucking reason why that would be me."
So serious.
Like legitimate. Like I was typing this at the time because I was taking a break, and I was like, "He's got your time beat, bro." And then he was like, "You fucking idiot." Legitimately, like, just started, like, spam posting,
Really
like...
fucking
I
mad.
Like
think
you-
he disliked all of our videos because
Yeah.
What?
No, let me get to it. He was like, "That was an illegal skip," and he started, like, posting, like, YouTube videos, like, the links to YouTube videos, like, "That was his, and he used an illegal skip, and this one's mine, and this one's completely legit, and you're a fucking idiot, and you're a dumbass loser, piece of shit." And, like, I was just fucking trolling him. Like, I believed him. I didn't care, really.
Yeah.
But then
he just like had all that ready, like he had the receipts. He's like, did you just question my time trial?
Yeah.
So he opens up his notepad with like all that in there already, like he's ready to fucking go.
And yeah, he just like he just said bye loser, and then he left the stream because I pissed him off.
Jesus.
It was a good time, and he like was. And like on our break screen, we have like our link to their YouTube channel.
Oh.
He was just like, I'm gonna dislike your videos.
Ooh, he probably has 30 accounts. Like,
and he like legitimately did like all like the last like 3 new videos we put up has like 1 dislike on.
Oh man, he got us.
Yeah, he sure
Right
did.
where it hurts.
Ah, I feel
Right
it.
in the cloud.
I'm gonna dislike your YouTube videos if you could even call them videos.
Oh my god, I'm so upset. I missed this guy.
Yeah, it was really a wild trip.
I was hanging out in the stream and then like I went to bed and like he showed up right after or some shit.
Pretty much.
Despite the fact that he got all but hurt.
But I'm working on a video for it right
fun.
now. It was fun. I had a fun time. I think he was getting mad that I wasn't like getting triggered or
Yeah,
something.
probably. Like I said, that's probably like his thing. He lures you in, makes you feel good, and you're like, oh, you know, like, oh, I beat you, man, and then like he just fucks your day, and then he's like jerking off, and
I just don't get it because
Wampa,
if he's
scented lube.
if he's so like if he has all this like CTR clout, why the fuck did he get on my stream?
Because he's looking for like.
Which had 1 viewer.
Because he's looking for people like that to go like fuck their day up. There's people that do that. They go and they sort by like lowest viewers. Like people do that in Smash and shit too. They're like, "Oh, are you playing Smash with people? Like, I'll get in," and then they come in and just. People would do that on my streams. Remember?
Yeah. Just come in, hog number 1 spot,
Yeah.
and just never let anybody else play.
Because they don't have streaming equipment, so they like live through you. He obviously has streaming equipment, but I think it looked like he might have just been streaming like from his PS4. Like
Oh,
you can
okay.
install Twitch on it, and then you just hit stream, so you don't have like any of the cool stuff.
Did
you
you
can do that.
did you comment on it?
No, like I said, if I do it now, I'm gonna like get too distracted by that and not pay attention to this.
Yeah, that would for sure. That would need to be like its own little video.
Plus, I feel like he'll probably just block me immediately, and I kind of want to keep an eye on him for a little bit.
I wonder if he'll recognize me if I start doing it.
Do you have like? Oh yeah.
Yeah, he would know. He would know.
He would know. Do it.
We'll do that like during a break or something.
Okay.
Yeah, that was wild. That was fucking awesome.
Oh man.
Does anybody have any topics they'd like to share today?
Yeah, we're gonna segue right into me gushing about Crash Team Racing because I just got back into it.
Okay, go for it.
We're in an era where like remakes are very common and very beloved. It's working.
Mm-hmm.
And I would go ahead and ask you guys, what do you think is like the best remake that's come out with the most love? But I'm gonna answer that for you because it's fucking Crash Team Racing Nitro Kart. Okay. Not only did they enhance Crash Team Racing, but they also included all of those tracks from
Nitro Kart.
Nitro Kart that like they didn't need to do. I don't think anyone even realized they were doing it.
Yeah, I didn't even know until like I got the game that they did that.
So you got 2 games worth of tracks for $40. It's online. Crash is hot again ever since the Insane Trilogy came out. It's doing good. But they did the system where they kept adding content. They just kept adding content. This is a $40 game. Alright? And they do these events called Grand Prix where it's like, oh, there's this big contest, like, get as many points as you can during the event, and during the event you're unlocking shit, and you get shit for being in the top, and they just started the last Grand Prix right now. But before starting that, this is where they were at. 321 skins. 40 carts. 40 tracks. 51 characters. And then they claim over 760 million possible cart combinations on a $40 game.
$40 game.
All of that is free. You can earn it all. Eventually they added in, you can buy coins if you want to speed it up. But, like, if you play on the weekends, you rack up enough. Like,
Yeah.
you're getting the shit you want. On a $40 fucking game.
Yeah, they really
They
gave...
They could have just put, like, here's CTR straight up, just
Yeah.
better textures, and like people would have been fucking happy with that.
I know I would have. I would
Yeah.
have been totally fine.
I have never seen so much love put into a remake or a re-release or a remaster.
It's almost
Whatever
like
you
it's
wanna-
a new game at this point. all
right,
the additional
exactly,
content.
yeah,
With like, some classic throwback levels.
right, yeah. There's less CTR levels than anything else in there.
They nailed it so perfectly. Like it feels exactly like the old game, and it's a good kart racer. Like
It is the best
It's
kart
great.
racer I've ever played, and I play a lot of them.
it's
You mean it's better than Sonic Racing?
Yeah. Remember when we were into Sonic Team Racing for a day?
yeah.
We were like, that's pretty cool. And then Crash came out like the next week, and we were like,
Yeah.
nope. It's better than fucking Mario Kart.
Mario Kart 64 is the best kart racer in my opinion, but that's just pure nostalgia.
Yeah, that is.
Fucking stupid.
We can go out there and play Mario Kart 8, and you're not going to think that anymore.
I haven't really played the last Mario Kart that I played, religiously, I guess, was Double Dash.
Yeah. Well, just Mario Kart, and I love Mario Kart. I still play Mario Kart 8 sometimes, and it's been out for, 6 or 7 years now, and it's still good. But, like, it doesn't have that satisfaction that I get from Crash. Crash is very skill-based,
Yeah.
and I'm not even that great at it, but when I do pull shit off, like, I feel so fucking good.
Yeah, it is really satisfying to play. Like that boost mechanic
Yeah.
is just genius.
The difference in speed, if you just, like, drive,
Mhm.
or, like, if you get the boosting shit down, is so vast that just, like, you start flying and you're just like, dude!
I'm going fast.
Yeah. And, like, getting the tracks down and, like, learning, because you have to drift to keep that up.
Mhm.
You need to be drifting and, like, figuring out, like, the track shape so you can, like, keep that shit going without hitting the walls or having to brake and losing it. And, like, once you hit it, it's just like, mwah, fucking nut. Like, it's such a good game.
That makes me so happy that you like it so
I love
much
it.
because the only reason you got it was because of me.
Mhm.
You never played
You
it
never played the
before.
original?
I did, like, way back, but I was just like, this is Crash, like...
Right. Yeah, you didn't
Those,
pretty much
those deep mechanics.
Yeah. Because there was, like, a time where, like, my mom's boyfriend gave me his PlayStation. So, like, I was playing, like, Crash 1 and 3 and CTR because it was, like, the newest thing I had, but then, like, I got a GameCube where I was like, fuck PlayStation.
Fair.
Never really went back to it or anything. So, like, I played Crash Team Racing, but I was bad at it. And, but yeah, like, he was getting it, and then, like, I bought it because he was going to get it, and then I was just like, bruh, what is this?
This shit's cool, dude.
Oh, it's so good. And, like, I bought it twice now.
Really?
'Cause I got it on- I got it on
'cause
my
you said you had it on
Switch.
Switch, yeah.
But now that I have my PlayStation 4, and, like, the Switch is kind of ruined for me,
Yeah?
because my Joy-Cons, both pairs drift.
That sucks.
They're fucked. And, like, I could send them in and get them fixed for free, but, like, they're just going to drift again eventually.
Yeah.
It's, like, an 80% rate of Joy-Cons drifting.
That sucks.
So it's like, okay, now it's just, like, a home console,
Right.
and, like, normally I was getting third-party stuff on it because, oh, it's the Switch, I can pick it up and take it out. I can't pick it up and take it out now.
Right.
So now I have this nice big TV and my PlayStation 4. I'm like, well, I might as well just get stuff where it's going to run better and look better. And I was kind of feeling Crash again, and I was like, pick that up on PS4.
And now that we both
nicer.
have it, we can
We can
play.
play together, finally.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get it on PC, piss you guys off.
Oh, but you're going to mod it, dude.
No.
You're going to have the new Tana.
They have mods?
I'm assuming.
Oh.
Is it out on PC yet?
No.
It's not?
No.
They're doing
Crash
a
and
PC
Spyro
port.
are.
Yeah, it'll come to PC. I'm pretty sure.
There will
but
be mods. I mean, that's just a given.
Nude Tana.
Yeah, dude. It's going to be
Oh,
hot.
they can get all the Nitro Squad. It's gonna be a furry wet dream.
I'm kidding though, if I do pick up that game, it'll be for PS4. So
Nice. We'll get some lobbies going, mate.
Yeah. Epic stream time.
Now, here's the thing. This is the last Grand Prix, like I was saying.
You guys will never be as good as me though.
Yeah.
Probably not.
You've been playing it for 20 years. So this is the last Grand Prix. So this is the last, like, tournament-style thing they're doing.
Uh-huh.
They said they're still adding characters
Mm-hmm.
and skins. I don't know if they're going to add more tracks.
Are there even that many Crash characters? Are they just
Yeah.
making new people up at this point?
No. I mean, they could still add, like, stuff from Crash to the Titans and, like, those weird ones.
Yeah.
Like, there's still characters they could do.
Mm-hmm.
Insane.
And skins, and, like, they might even surprise us with a couple more tracks. I don't know.
The skins have been really good.
Yeah, that's the thing is they're all like neat.
Yeah.
Most of them are just like, you're garbage. He's blue now. They're all like unique costumes. A lot of them have like different animations. And, like,
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So it's a labor of love type thing.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's pretty much like a passion project.
I hope that they made a lot of money from like the Wampa coin
Yeah.
buying, as the people were fucking pissed because
Oh, yeah.
it didn't have it at first, and then like later on, like a couple months later after the game came out, they were like, "Hey, if you want to buy Wampa coins with real money, you can."
And people were like, microtransactions, it's ruined Activision.
Yeah, like it was just
It wasn't a big deal.
people were mad. Like people that I respected made videos trashing it.
Fucking catty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it
Whose
was
fucking phone's up?
Mine.
Mute it. This is
jeez.
your show, man. You're worried about your quality.
You're the fucking like head host, and you're over here.
Oh wait,
Do, do,
no,
do,
you're
do.
probably not allowed to. Never mind. Leave it on.
What?
Don't you like have to be able to answer it?
That's
Oh,
fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, just like
You can blame me.
My house can catch on fire. My family can die.
Derek's
That's cool.
bad influence. He took the phone and he fucking ripped the battery out.
even though my battery doesn't come out, so now
Yeah.
I'm using the phone.
He did it, dude. He sucked it dry. He just sucked all the juice out of the phone. But yeah, people were fucking pissed. Like, it was
Yeah.
stupid.
I was so angry with all the people getting so mad about it because
it's funny you mentioned Caddy because that's the video that I saw that like was. I think I messaged
Yeah,
you.
he's like, oh, they ruined Crash Team Racing. And I'm like I said, if you play on the weekends, they do like this thing where you get like triple, or no,
it's 5 times.
yeah, 5 times the amount of coins. Like, you just
Oh,
do a
gotcha.
solid like Saturday worth of playing. You fucking bing, 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 buying all
Yeah,
this shit.
you can
like,
get everything.
yeah, this is just like if you don't have the fucking time and you see a skin you really want, it's like, oh, I'll pay $2 for, 5,000 coins and buy 2 skins real quick while I'm at it. Why not? Compared to Fortnite prices, a Fortnite skin equals out to about $10.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoo, Fortnite.
Well, good job. Glad Crash is getting love.
Yeah. Play Crash.
Yeah. Crash Team Racing and
We'll make
Insane Trilogy if you haven't played it. I
Does
don't know.
PlayStation do like the groups like Xbox does? Like, you can make a little fucking group people can join.
I think.
We'll make a little Crash club. We'll take you on. Come on in then.
Go on then.
Crash Club.
Come and have a go. Wow.
Alright.
So yeah, I had to get that out. Cause,
You
like,
just need to splooge out.
yeah, because I had like left it for a while. I was like, man, that was fun, but like I'm burnt out. And then like I started playing it again a couple days ago, and I was just like,
Yeah,
dude, I'm so upset I like missed out on a lot of this.
I burnt out like around like October because the
Yeah.
game came out in August. No,
It was like June.
it was like like the very end of June, and then like July there was a Grand Prix. August there was a Grand Prix. Every single month up until this last one.
Yeah.
New track, new characters, a bunch of shit they added,
And
and
there's like a prize if you're in the top 5% at the end. You get like a special decal. So we're like, oh well, we have to have that. So it was like every fucking day after
Yeah.
work, I was getting home and playing until bed just so I could get my fucking decal.
it was like a solid 3 months that it was all I did.
So after 3 months of that, I was like, oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah, it got-
other video games.
It was kind of like, God damn, stop making this new shit so I
Yeah.
can take a break.
Right. I wish they would have did it like every other month.
Yeah,
They hit a little heavy on that, but
but that's okay.
yeah.
There was a lot of people who were always into it. I had the
When you got that momentum, you gotta just keep fucking going.
Right,
Don't lose it.
yeah. And it won a lot of awards, this game award
Yeah, I
season.
heard that.
So,
Mhm.
except for the DICE Awards, they gave Best Racing Game to Mario Kart World Tour.
That's
I was legit fucking mad.
What?
The mobile game, the shittiest, I've liked all Nintendo's mobile games so far. Not Mario Kart Tour. It is predatory. It is bad.
predatory.
Yeah, just the way they. Okay, so the gameplay is cool for Mario Kart on mobile, but the way the progression system works, it's like, okay, if you want to win on this track, these 2 characters, when you hit an item block, they get 3 items instead of 1. So you gotta have that character. and then like it's point based. It doesn't matter what place you come in; it's point based.
That's fucking.
So it's all
bullshit.
this shit where you got to have like these characters, this carts, and like this glider if you want to get like maximum pointage, and then you got to like do good enough too.
That's
So
bullshit.
it's like, oh, you don't have Diddy Kong? You fucking idiot! Like, you're not gonna get past this. You're not gonna score enough. You better roll some loot boxes. Here, buy some coins. Get Diddy Kong.
Yeah, and like those packs were ridiculous.
Yeah, and then they have like some packs. They're like, okay, you can get Diddy Kong, this cart, and then like some coins. $60.
Holy.
They have
Fuck.
they have what they call the Gold Pass. It's $60 a year, where you can play the 200cc mode. You get these certain gold items that give you higher like point boost.
So it's pay to win.
It's bad.
That sucks.
And that was like the one I was most excited for out of all their mobile shit. I was like, oh dude, like Mario Kart, like would be a fun little thing. Oh my god, I'm so upset about it. And fucking Dice Awards and Racing Game of the Year, Mario Kart Tour. I'm like, bruh.
That's making me
Mamma
irritated
mia.
thinking about it.
Yeah, like I'm. Ugh.
You gotta get a little sweat out there, buddy. You see your face turning red.
Makes me my bang, my refreshing,
Yeah.
dehydrates me kind of bang.
Alright, you got anything you want to talk about, Brandon?
Yeah, actually. I wanted to talk to you guys. I wanted to hear maybe, are there any obscure, lesser known video games that you adore that when you bring up people are just like, look at you like you're fucking stupid?
Yes.
Yeah. I got one right off the top of my head. Maybe it's not as like obscure as it feels sometimes, but the Legacy of Kain series.
Yeah. I feel like it was obscure 10 years ago, but now, since like this YouTube golden age, and everyone's been like, top 10 games that, were overlooked at the time, and like now I feel like you say Legacy of Kain, people have an understanding of what you're talking about, whether they like played it or not.
Like Soul Reaver on PS1 was fucking pretty revolutionary, dude. Like that was like one of the first games like in like the PS1 or like the like with like 3D that had like a completely not completely open, it was still kind of linear, but like there were 0 load times and you could just like walk from one end of the world all the way to the other end of the world. And this is on PS1 and that shit's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it has like the combat system is cool. It's kind of like a sort of like a primitive sort of Dark Souls kind of style, where you kind of like lock on and strafe around and dodge and shit. And it's just a good experience. I'd like to play it on the show at some point, but
See, I feel like
I feel like
Legacy.
we may have in the past.
we did in the past. We did a couple episodes
I
a
wasn't
long ass
involved
time
then,
ago.
so it doesn't count.
Yeah, that doesn't
Oh,
count.
okay.
I feel like Legacy of Kain's one of those series that like everybody knows of, but like the number that have actually played
Yeah,
is
for
like
sure.
Because like I've always like, as far as I can remember, like I've known of Legacy of Kain. I've never seen it. I don't know what it looks like, but I know of it.
And like the voice acting and the story and like the characters are like so fucking cool. Like when you pop in that PS1 disc and you watch that intro FMV sequence, man, it doesn't look like shitty, terrible PS1 scariness. It looks actually pretty good, and like the voice acting is like makes me nut listening to it. Like I get hard
I like
as
really
fuck.
bad PS1 voice acting. Just something about it makes my giblets smile.
I'm gonna take like a step back for a second. Back when I had that PS1, I was young, probably like second grade. So
You're like 8 or 9.
no, because 9. Yeah. So like 9, 7. We'll say 7. A little further back. But I would wake up really early in the morning on the weekends when it was like still dark, because I'm used to getting up for school time, and I'd boot up the PS1 and boot up Crash, and that whole like intro of like the like Sony Entertainment and like
Sony Computer Entertainment presents.
yeah, everything before that, where the PlayStation logo came up, and then it was like the black screen. Yeah. That would scare the shit out of me. Like, really bad. I'd be scared every morning when I on the PlayStation. Like, it's still kind of dark out. Like, there's a little light creeping in, but... And they go...
Yeah.
And then... But then, remember. Yeah, the Sony, whatever. The dude come on and be like, yeah, Crash Bandicoot! But like before that, it was like...
Yeah, that was a jarring.
Yeah.
It was good though.
Yeah.
If I ever,
PlayStation
if
2 got me sometimes too.
Well, I didn't think it was scary, but I remember like zoning out into the PlayStation's like little lights. And thinking,
Yeah.
like, oh shit, they're reprogramming my brain.
they're hypnotizing me.
But as far as like an unknown game off the top of my head,
Donkey Kong Country 2.
very underrated game.
Is Fortnite underrated?
But Lost Magic on the Nintendo DS. This is Lost Magic, one word. Is developed by Ubisoft. Whoever does the art for like Studio Ghibli, I think it's Miyazaki.
Yeah.
He did the art for the game,
No shit.
and that's how it caught
That's
my
weird
attention.
that you said that because my game is also done by.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, it's a game. It's popular, but like a lot of people who like the first game, which I think is better than the second game. The second game is on current consoles and PC, and the first game is exclusive to. I believe it was a DS game that got remade to be a PS3 game, but
Okay.
I played it on the PS3. Yeah, it's made by Miyazaki as well.
Neat.
The art.
Are you talking about Ni no Kuni?
Oh, the
Okay.
Inokuni's cool. But yeah, so
Lost Magic.
yeah, so it's like this RPG real-time strategy game where, like, basically you have units, but like everything's happening. Like there isn't like turns. It's like you're directing them around the map. And what do you call it? Is that real-time strategy?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a real-time strategy RPG where you play as a mage named Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
And you collect monsters on the way. Those are your like other units. You bring a squad of monsters in, and it's like it's magic. Lost Magic. But the DS part comes in where there's all these spells you can cast, and to cast your spell, you hold like a trigger, and then you have to draw the runes on the touch screen.
Oh, okay.
And you can like combine different runes. There's like I think probably a combination of like 200 something spells or something stupid that you can like make up with different elements and blah 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 and enhancements and combining things. And,
That's dope.
It's a really cool game, and nobody knows what it is.
I never heard of it.
It's
Yeah,
really
never
cool.
heard
I
of
got
it.
super into it because it had online. So like you'd go online in PvP, and like I joined like a clan on what was it, dsplay.com. Like that was a site just for people with DS games to like play Animal Crossing or Pokemon or Mario Kart.
Jeez.
I joined a clan on it and got like super into it and got like all the rare shit in the game and the good monsters and like one thing I really liked is you had to specialize and like you took, you know, your character into the online. So it was like if you used more fire spells, your fire would get stronger, but then like the opposite element would get weaker. That's
That's
how
cool.
the progression worked
That's
on that.
really
So
cool.
you had to like specialize into certain elements and
Mhm.
shit. And like it's really pretty. The music's really good. It's 2D sprites, but again, Miyazaki art. So like, yeah, no, just no one's ever heard of it. I think it's really fucking good. There isn't really a good way to play it now, other than like getting a cartridge, because if you tried to emulate it, the drawing's gonna be hard.
Right.
But the cartridge, if you can find a cartridge, it's really fucking cheap. I think I rebought it from GameStop for like $1 or something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, really cool game though.
Can you still play online?
No, the Nintendo. So
Are we gonna stream this shit, man?
yeah, dude, hook up the capture card and actually DS's you had to like mod the capture card into it.
yeah,
Yeah,
same with
It's
3DS.
complicated, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you have to like solder on like a capture card and like the graphics chip or some shit.
That's crazy.
But it's really funny because every couple years I get an email from the clan that I was in. And they're
What?
like, hey, it's like the anniversary of the clan, and like I go to the forum and like the people all like check in and say hi, and like so every now and then I like actually
Huh.
touch base with some of those people, and that's like one of those old weird eras of internet where just it feels
Wow.
really weird. Yeah,
That's
like,
wholesome
everyone
as hell,
remembers
dude.
Each other and like. You know, you log in, you still have like your signature that someone made you, your clan signature, and like,
That's crazy.
yeah,
That's fucking
it's called the
awesome.
Rogue Mages clan. That's what I was in.
Is that where you got Mage Jitsu?
No, I came from RuneScape because I started playing RuneScape. I'm like, well, I'm gonna make a mage character, and I was into Naruto
I
at the
knew
time.
he was gonna
so
say that.
I was like jutsu and like, yeah.
It's awesome.
Talk about Ni no Kuni.
So
I feel like it's not as obscure as you think.
it's not. but it wasn't like
At the time.
for me in my
See, I feel like
zeitgeist.
Ni-no Kuni was a big deal when it came out.
I like never had talked to anybody that was like, yeah, like.
I feel like it was a
all my
cult,
friends had Xboxes.
a cult thing that like picked up traction later.
Yeah,
See, I was super interested in it, but never got around to playing it.
it's awesome. It's like Pokemon mixed with Final Fantasy. Like all of the enemies can become one of your like, but you don't like catch them traditionally. Like, I don't exactly remember how. It's been a while since I played it, but like it was cool that you could fight with monsters, but you could also like change to your character or any other character in the party. So like you could play as the main character, any character in the party, and the main character's monsters or any other main character's monsters.
So there's a lot going on.
Yeah, like
I played it a little bit. The battles were really fun.
yeah, they
I
are.
liked it a lot.
I have another game too though, and this is again not nearly as obscure.
2 for Tuesday on a Friday. Brandon's got 2
I
games.
was gonna say, I better not have fucking heard of this one, or I'm gonna be pissed.
You probably have heard of it, but it's a game that flies under the radar a lot today, which was like Red Dead Revolver. Did anyone play that?
No. I'm aware of it now, obviously, but yeah. No one fucking played that.
I loved Red Dead Revolver. That
Yeah, I
game
never-
was my shit. Like it had the coolest story, and it even had like a really cool, like those old PS2 multiplayer modes, like split screen.
Oh yeah.
It was dope.
Was that Rockstar?
Yeah.
When did that come out? Was that after like GTA?
I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm gonna say after Vice City, before San Andreas. I don't know.
I actually was interested to like looking into a little bit of that, like when the hype for Red Dead 2 was big.
I looked
It's
up some
way
footage
more
once. It
linear.
looked poopy.
It's a linear game.
Yeah, does it look poopy now?
Yeah.
Well, PS2 games do look poopy. It's all right. We should. I want to play some poopy PS2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna play?
play Dark Cloud.
Hey, I've never played Dark Cloud.
Me either, but
I tried one time and I was like, I can't do this. It feels jank. It looks jank. Can't do it. But.
Broken Spell 2.
Oh no! Are we playing that? Are we doing more of that?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because I see you got Resident Evil 4 over there, and I'm like, that's a game we'll probably pass the sticks around in, right?
spoilers.
Everybody check out the YouTube channel. We'll put Let's Plays on there.
Eventually.
Right now there's old cringy shit on there.
I forgot. Oh, my bad.
What?
Yeah. We haven't posted any
Yeah, no.
No,
videos.
it's not. It was mostly a joke, but like we always tried to like not talk about what we're gonna play in case we like didn't end up uploading it.
Oh, I got you.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either.
Yeah.
I don't,
Shit happens.
I'm not your mom. Don't cry if I don't fulfill what I said to you. I am under no obligation to play some
I'm gonna
game.
fucking cry, dude.
I'm gonna fucking stick something in something.
Well, now I really need my mom. Okay, Google.
Call mom.
Did you have to check your phone in case it actually happened?
The OK Google came up, so I like disabled it.
Oh, there it went again.
Nope.
I'm hungry.
Oh my gosh. Let's take a little break.
You can order some buffalo pizza and get you going again.
Little intermission.
Get a sticky.
Yeah. Get the
Smoking
nicotine,
for
bro.
40 years.
Yeah.
Don't tell you anything but my beauty secrets.
Alright, we'll be back. Alright, we all got our smokies and our PPs.
Yeah.
And a drink.
Okay, so next thing I want to talk about, which we all know, we haven't all seen The Mandalorian. Brandon hasn't seen it.
I've been left out of all of the
I was gonna
conversations
say you're
we've
behind
had today.
Everything. What do you do in your free time?
Dissociate.
Yeah, that's fair. See, I do that at work, and then when I get home, I'm like hyper focused on my nerd shit.
Dude, I don't have the energy to talk about it right now. But we should have a serious talk about mental health on this show sometime. I'm not not like a Q&A of like.
Oh, holy shit, dude.
I just think we should unpack some mental garbage.
I agree. Not now, though, because I got some important shit to talk about. So I'm not talking any spoilers. It doesn't have anything to do with actually in the show. But I want to say this one thing that's been on my mind. Baby Yoda is making me hate The Mandalorian.
Now, why is that?
Oh, because you can't handle the memes, dude.
Because when the next
Can't handle
season
the memes,
when the
dude.
next season comes out, I'm gonna be looking at Baby Yoda, and all I'm gonna be able to think about is Chicky Nuggies, Chicky Nuggies,
Chalky milk.
Chalky Milk.
This dude can't handle the memes.
This is me standing next to my wife cooking while I hold the spatchy spatch.
He's like, oh, dude, like normies like this shit now, so I gotta like get myself away from it. Desperately gotta stay different.
This is what I look like when my BF is playing video games and not paying attention to me. Like, that shit. And I see people that, like, don't even know what the fuck they're doing posting that shit.
Who
And
cares?
it makes me mad!
Why?
Because that's all I'm gonna be able to think about.
How does it affect you?
Because that's all I'm gonna be able to think about. I'm gonna look at Baby Yoda and I'm gonna be like, Chicky Nuggies! Oh my god! It's just pissing me off.
But chicky nuggies are good.
Chicky Nuggies are good, but
Why the fuck are we doing this, dude? Burger King's right down the road. $1.49, 10 piece. You just gotta be able, like, once it comes on, you're gonna focus on the plot. You're gonna be fine.
I'm gonna look at Baby Yoda and be like, what are they kind of dumb shit are they gonna make out of this?
I have a possible. I think I have some insight on how you could maybe get over it. It's just don't read the memes.
You can't not read them.
Yeah, you can't. Like,
If
I
you get on
can't.
Facebook,
Just
you're
scroll
done.
past them.
But, like, I don't like those memes either, but, like, once the show comes on, I'm not thinking about the memes. I'm like, dude, Cara Dune.
You sound like a fucking Twitter K-pop poster. If you don't like it, just scroll past it.
What? Yeah, dude, do it. Like,
Yeah?
quit letting other people's shit affect your happiness.
Do you know the severity of K-pop posters on Twitter?
No, I don't.
Oh, boy.
I don't like if something. If I have come across it, I probably know what I probably did. I probably scrolled the fuck past it.
It bothers me. I'm not gonna be able to not think about it, and it's gonna make me enjoy it less.
I'm gonna spam you with these.
Well, and we talked about this. Baby Yoda could have been a really bad situation. They could have just leaned on him for everything, but they don't.
Yeah,
They
but
continue
like,
to put out a quality product.
no, Baby Yoda was perfectly fine and enjoyable in the show, but I feel like now,
But the cringe normies.
yeah, but now like next season, what if Disney's like, people like Baby Yoda, more Baby Yoda, more Baby Yoda?
Yeah, but
The writers in charge will not let that stand. And they will not get rid of those guys because they are all like deep into Star Wars now.
my question is Baby Yoda a Sith Lord?
Thoughts, Derek?
Not yet, obviously.
I will fucking kill
But like,
you.
what if the idea here is that like
What if Jar Jar Binks
was actually
Me and Jar Jar Darth Binks. See, that's what gets me mad. Like, fuck that shit.
I'm not trying to be like, oh, chalky milk Sith Lord. But what I am saying is like, what if the reason they did the whole Baby Yoda thing was to get you to try to do the Vader thing again, but to a character you're actually attached to?
I think Baby Yoda's not going to matter. I think at the end of it all, Mando's going to find him a home. They're like, let's not do the whole make him a Force warrior stuff, because, like, this isn't a good time for that. He's just going to go off and live his life. Just because you're Force sensitive doesn't mean you have to become a Jedi or a Sith or anything. He's just going to disappear, because that's the easiest thing for them to do. And once he's a baby, not a baby anymore, no one's going to give a fuck anyway.
I'm just trying. I'm basically trolling. I've never seen the show.
You gotta get those chicky nuggies.
Yeah, I get the... Man, now I'm...
You hungry?
Yeah, a little bit.
Maybe we'll get some food later.
Yeah. You'll be fine, I promise.
I'm worried.
Yeah.
Just try to separate it in your mind.
So when a new episode comes out, you can come over here. We'll hold hands. If I see you getting irritated, I'll give you a little squeeze. A little reminder. Hey, I'm here.
I'm gonna need my mommy, and I'm also gonna need Derek's mommy.
Well, my mommy.
No, she'll make me go get wraps in a fast break or something.
It's funny because the other today she was talking about how you didn't bring her chocolate the last time you came over, and I was like, dude's raising a kid, he doesn't have time for your fucking $1 purchases all over the place, Tracy.
I wasn't gonna ask questions, but I don't know if this is the time, but every time your mom comes up, it's like she's yelling at you to get her shit and go out and run. And, is this what's going on? Is this all she does?
Ever since fucking high school, it's just we hang out at Brandon's house, and then his mom's like, Brandon! Brandon, get me wraps!
She can't go get wraps?
Get me chocolate! I want a Hershey bar!
Back in the day, it was more, at least
Please?
It was more fair, because we were hanging out at her house every single day, so
yeah,
we partying and basically for free. But now it's just asinine.
I brought your mom chocolate pretty frequently.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I said too. I fucking took your back up. I was like, he's the one who brought you the most chocolate all over the years, and plus he's got a kid now.
I'm glad you stood up for me.
She's just trying to see what she can get. She's just
she's prodding, looking for the weaknesses.
She's fishing.
She
knows when she asks for chocolate and shit like that. She knows 90% of the time she's gonna get told to fuck off, but 10% of the time she'll get chocolate.
10% of the time I'll be there and be like, "Fuck, all right."
You're not the only person that brought her chocolate. Like there was one time Zach's family really upset him over something. They were just treating him bad, and he came over crying. And he brought my mom a bunch of chocolate.
I'm glad that Tracy manipulated us mentally. Man, maybe she's actually a genius.
See, I wouldn't have stood up for you. I'd been like, I guess he just doesn't like you anymore, Mom. I don't know what to tell you. Dude's different. Ever since he got out of school, he's just kind of been a dick.
Okay.
So, I had a friend that anytime we went to his house, because his house was the spot.
Mm-hmm.
But he'd be like, hey, you guys should all come over. And then, we'd go over and we'd hang out for a little bit. And then, I'm pretty sure they, planned it. It might have been just, a surprise to him, even. But, his mom would come out, she'd be like, oh, the boys are here. Well, whoa, you men are here. Can you help me rearrange this whole room? And it was, every other month. She had a room that needed redone. We did that living room at least 30 times.
That's funny.
My mom would make us do chores and shit.
Yeah.
My mom
make us eat fruit. Make Kyle eat bananas. He would cry.
My mom would force feed my friends fruit and bananas. And
I always was like, hell yeah, fruit. But Kyle was always pretty upset.
That would have been me. I would have been fucking pissed.
You would have hated coming to my house.
Yeah. Well, number one, I've been like, you're not my fucking mom. You're not telling me what to eat. If you're like, hey, there's fruit here if you want to eat something for free, okay, but if you're telling me you're eating these bananas or some shit,
that's what
I was I'm fucking leaving.
They would be bad, about to go bad too. They'd be all brown and shit. She'd be like, eat these bananas before they go bad. And Kyle would be eating the banana and crying and shit.
My mom was scary. You wouldn't want to be impolite to my mom.
Oh, talk about Evan getting drunk. Evan and you and her kicking Evan out.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You were like, no, dude, it's cool.
Alright, well, me and our friend Evan, this was in high school, and we were hanging out, and this was
New Year's Eve, I believe.
No, it was just some random day.
Was it?
Yeah, and then my mom kept liquor out, and I was like, let's get some liquor, dude.
I'm shocked your mom even had liquor from the stories I've heard.
Why didn't you refill it with water?
I don't know, I didn't think that she would check, but we both took 2 shots each. And then my mom had tick marks on the fucking bottle.
You didn't check the bottle for tick marks?
No, I don't know.
That's classic. That's a
that's
sitcom
classic
situation.
your mom. That's 100% something
Nah.
your mom would do. I can't believe you didn't think
That's
about
like every fucking show on Nick at Night that you would see had an episode about that.
it. Yeah.
Where they like
Jeez.
snuck alcohol, but they
And
got
then-
caught.
Yeah, but
'Cause,
then
like,
it was real serious, and they had to sit the kids
yeah,
down and be
and,
like,
I was playing the music. It's like na 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 na. And, like they're telling the boy like you can't be doing this. Like I gotta trust you and like be an adult.
And this
but-
one kid that you could tell was bad because of the way he his body.
His jeans were a little loose.
And he's like, "Hey kids, want to smoke reefer?" And the main character would have to be like, "No, man, I gotta go home and do my homework." You know?
But that is like no, like pick a Nick at Night show. I swear to God, they have an episode where they got caught stealing alcohol because the parents marked the bottle.
Well, I got
You're a
fucking
fucking
cut.
idiot.
I'm
Yeah,
a
you're a real fucking big time idiot.
big time. But yeah, so me and Evan both slept in. We didn't even like get drunk, dude. Like
Yeah,
we
2
just-
shots is nothing.
And
But you got your ass chewed out over it because you didn't refill it with water.
yeah, so like I got up, I went to the bathroom, and then like my mom just fucking comes into the bathroom, and it's just like I sent Evan home, and I was like, why? 'Cause I know what you did.
I got the fucking belt.
Yeah, she like woke Evan up like from a dead sleep and was like, "You gotta go."
Not welcome here anymore.
Yeah, and like I cried.
And it's probably like Evan's fault to her, like
Yeah.
no idea that like it could have been your idea or anything.
Not
It
really,
was-
because
it was a,
this was at a time where you were fucking up hard.
Yeah.
ooh, you had a little bad streak.
Oh,
It
yeah.
wasn't really like the shit he was doing wasn't really that bad. He just wanted to do what all the other kids are doing, but she was like telling him he couldn't do these things.
See, I got caught snorting Adderall, and like my parents were like mad for a week, and then like we're fine. Like, so if this was his bad streak where he drank a little booze,
I did some kind of pretty bad shit there. This is because like all I wanted to do was do what like the other kids were doing. And then my mom was like just like that mom, you know, like no, like
what were the other kids doing?
Hanging out,
going to the movies.
hanging out with their girlfriends.
Yeah.
That's
you
the
better
big
not
one.
have a fucking girlfriend.
Oh yeah, that's where it all happened too. But like it just like it was all of this like repression because I was like the most oppressed kid of all time. Like fucking we could have nothing going on, like absolutely nothing happening, not doing anything this weekend, and then like I go to my mom like on Friday and like, "Hey, can Brandon come over tomorrow?" And she just be like, "No. You need to let me know sooner."
Need to let you know so you guys can sit around the house, where I'm also going to be sitting around the house.
Yeah, and it's like that kind of shit. Like she just didn't like want to deal with it, so she would make up like
You
a
had fun on Tuesday. You can't have fun again until Friday.
You went to school. You got to see your friends.
yeah. It was like legit. Like that was her logic, and it was just like all that like repression that I had inside just like bursted out of me. Like, and I got a girlfriend that was a bad influence on me, and I just went nuts and I did some fucked up shit.
It happens. Don't.
What level are you comfortable talking about this?
I'll spill the beans on anything.
And you
Beans.
stole a car.
Let me put my Timbs on.
Let's
Hold
talk
on.
about that.
Oh, excuse me.
I started stealing my mom's car in the middle of the night to like drive to my girlfriend's house and bang.
She still could have fucking called, like, you could have been
Yeah,
arrested.
but,
Yeah, I could
It's
have.
not as interesting as like you just fucking like there's a car and you're like, hey.
Yeah, no, I didn't steal an actual car. I dig my mom's keys out of her purse in the middle of the night and,
Yeah, I
and
mean that's
leave.
still pretty bad, but
I remember when she got caught at your house by your grandma.
Oh yeah,
That was fucked.
that was fucked. Should I tell that story?
You know, why not? Just don't give it any names.
Okay, she's actually subscribed to us on Twitch.
Oh. In that case, fuck you.
So my mom like worked on Sunday.
ooh, that's the Lord's Day.
Yeah, well, not to her.
Not to her.
Saturday was Lord's Day to my mom
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
because of her
Not because
fucking
she's Jewish, just because she's fucked.
yeah, just because she made up a religion basically.
She's not a right woman.
But yeah, so that was the day where I would like go and like pick up my girlfriend, bring her to my house, and we'd like fuck.
Yeah.
And just like one day my grandma showed up. And
no.
oh dude, it was bad. I was like, I've just shoved my fucking tiny naked girlfriend in my closet. She was just like squatting in my closet, completely dead ass naked, and then I was like tripping over, like trying to put on like basketball shorts, and my grandma came into the house and like looked over around the corner and saw me tripping over trying to put basketball shorts on real quick, and then she was like, "What's going on here?"
You're not allowed to just be naked in your house while you're alone.
You should have just been like, Grandma, I'm beating.
Probably should have, but I don't know. I was panicking like hardcore.
Yeah.
And like this is like in the middle of like I was in hot shit with my family at all times because
Just kept getting in trouble.
yeah, because I wanted
Stealing
like
cars
some
and shit.
kind of freedom. This was before I got caught stealing cars. I didn't actually ever get caught on that. My mom just caught on and I was just like, yeah. But yeah, no, my grandma she did not handle that situation very well. It was fucked up.
Tell me about
It's
it.
probably the most embarrassing story like of my life, to be honest
Let's
with
go.
you. So she's just like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Nothing." And then she just starts like walking around the house, like scanning.
Yeah, you're probably like acting weird as fuck.
Oh
and
yeah, I'm
gave
sure I
yourself
was.
away.
I'm sure I was. And then she just like looks in my closet, and there's
There's this fucking naked girl
yeah, my
squatting, probably a little drippage going on. Like,
probably.
Big stinky pussy.
She probably smelled it. But
Oh.
she just looked down and she was like, "Oh my god!" And then she took her fucking phone out and started taking pictures of my naked girlfriend.
How old were you guys?
She, I think she was 18,
Okay. It's still illegal.
Yeah.
Just take
Still
naked
illegal.
pictures of
and like I was like freaking out. My grandmother was just like cussing up a storm, screaming, and like my girlfriend at the time was just like crying her eyes. I was crying, and oh, it was so
I
bad.
can't believe you didn't hit her.
It was.
Fuck you, Grandma.
It was bad. Probably the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me.
Imagine being the girl in the closet.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
See, I think, like, I'm not saying, like, I would hit my grandma. But I think at the point where the phone came out and pictures started
I would've
happening,
had
like,
to
something
throw
would have
it.
snapped.
Yeah.
I would have probably, like, broke that phone
Yeah,
into
for sure.
pieces. Just out of, like, anger of, like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know, man.
But,
It was bad.
yeah, oh my god. Ugh.
Yeah, dude, picturing yourself in that situation,
You get
just.
Do you
grounded.
think she flicked her 80-year-old bean to those pictures?
Get grounded.
Oh yeah, that summer was fucked.
Yeah.
That was bad news. I did some bad shit though. Brandon, did you know that about the times that we fucked in the elevator at school?
Yeah.
That was probably like about a dozen times we did that.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I had sex once at school. In a locker room.
It
Like
was
during a school dance.
we would leave lunch early
In the elevator?
and we'd go.
They could open at like any time.
I know.
Holy fuck.
Oh yeah.
Here I thought you were a pussy boy.
And yep, we would go in the elevator, we'd go up, and then when the doors open, we just shut the doors. And then just like bend over, pull that skirt up, pull those panties down, and just go, man. I didn't even give a fuck. I nutted.
I nutted. And just walked away.
And then nut and then pull it out, and then I would just like take my hand and just get all the goop off my cock, and
What would you do with it?
I
You just eat it?
I put my hand in my pocket and like
Oh.
clean it up with my hand.
Oh.
You know that has a smell, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that is fucked.
And then she would kind of just like waddle to the bathroom and let that out, and then we just go back in the study hall.
Good lord. Okay, wow.
Jesus.
And we did that
Jesus.
probably about 10 times,
Jesus.
10
oh
separate
my God.
occasions.
Yeah.
And the teachers knew.
No.
Yep.
Nah.
No, they knew because my mom would snoop absolutely fucking everything that I owned.
Yeah.
and like any kind of message did like she was like a mad genius. And she would
Wi-Fi chip and shit.
Elle's theme starts playing. She's,
Elle,
like,
yeah,
on the
exactly.
computer.
And she found like messages where like me and her were like talking about it, and she emailed the teachers and told them that we were doing that. And I think that they just didn't want to catch us red-handed, didn't want to be in that situation.
Yeah.
So like one day we came out of the elevator, and one of the teachers that she emailed came around and was like, yeah, hey guys, I'm gonna need you to stop like roaming around the halls during lunch, please.
Begging.
The whole grade wasn't allowed to go back in to the hall.
Well, we had
That
our
became like a rule after that.
we had our hall passes signed. I don't know what to tell you. And yeah. And I think that became like a thing that they talked to students about after we graduated, because I knew one of the younger kids, and I like talked to him one day, just like on Facebook, because I was just like, "What's up, dude?" And then we started talking, and he was like, "Yeah, they were saying that like kids were having sex in the elevators, so we're like not allowed to use it at all ever." And I was like,
I mean, kids have been doing that for years.
You're like, yeah, dude.
"Yeah."
Still feels good to have a legacy.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
I feel greasy.
A little bit you didn't know about me. Yeah, I did some fucked up shit.
Big boy
Where's
on
the
campus.
Where's the weirdest place other than the school elevator that you got?
Well, that
most?
You know, I thought about this the other day. Probably either... I can't remember if we actually did it or not, but I like have memories of like having sex in the lake.
In the lake?
Yeah,
Okay.
Ew.
You probably did.
I probably did. But the memory on that one's foggy for me for some reason. I can't like say for sure if we did it or not. But in a swimming pool, like when we could have been like caught really easily, and it would have been
Yeah.
really bad.
I think the lake's bothering me more than that. Like,
Whose swimming pool?
Phyllis and Rob.
Gross.
Not that anybody other than us knew who that is, but very, very, very nice old people that were like second grandparents to me.
oof.
I lost my virginity to my grandma's.
Come on, let him finish.
Let me think about what it's called. It's like a whirlpool tub. You know, they had those jets.
A hot tub.
Yeah, it wasn't really a hot tub. It was a bathtub that had like hot tub jets.
Oh, okay.
And I stuck my dick in one of the jets when I was literally like 8 or 9.
Is that
and
a
I,
jacuzzi? Is that what a jacuzzi is?
It's something like that.
Jacuzzi
Yeah.
tub, yeah.
Yeah. And like I orgasmed. I don't know if anything happened like liquid wise. I was like 8 or 9, but I just remember being like my dick became so sensitive I couldn't touch it. I thought I like fucked my shit up forever.
Ruined.
Ruined your penis.
Yeah, it was like, oh fuck.
Do any of you guys remember the first time you nutted?
I think that was it.
Yeah.
I
But
think that
like,
would have been it.
I don't think you nut when you're 8.
so I mean, you can
orgasm.
Because I was about to say, like, the first time I had an orgasm, I'm pretty sure it wasn't producing semen because
Yeah.
I was like in second grade. I humped my bed a bunch and then just like, oh,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. But yeah.
I have a similar experience to you, but I'm not ready to get into it yet.
Yeah.
Brandon probably knows.
I'll out you right
No,
here. Right
no.
now.
I don't know
I'm not
yet.
gonna get
You
too
tell,
deep
you
into
tell
that,
your
but-
you tell your tiger story. I'll
No.
tell my drug
Do you
stories.
hump like a tiger stuffed animal?
No.
I'm not gonna push it. You look really uncomfortable.
I'm not gonna plush
I'm
it.
gonna redirect.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Dude, we all humped shit.
I was disturbingly obsessed with sexuality at like a really, really, really young age.
I mean, that's
Me
the
too,
thing.
but I was like kind of. I'm not ready to talk about this live. Never mind.
If you come across something young, like, you're gonna be like weird about it. That's just how it is. I saw my first vagine in 2001 on Yu-Gi-Oh! -cards.com. Had a forum, and like someone was like trolling or something. And this is dial-up still. Like someone just started posting porn, and I was like, "All right,
What the fuck is this?
yeah." So, and I remember because I went to school like at the time. Like I said, I was in 2nd grade, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I was on YugiOhCards.com, and they were talking about like girls like you more the bigger your dick is." And he's like, "Your deck, like your Yu-Gi-Oh deck?" And I'm like, "No." I vividly remember that conversation because then like I kind of got in trouble because like a teacher overheard it. I was like, "Hey."
Ooh.
Yeah. But again, it didn't really go anywhere. Like, Mom was just like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And she's like, "Oh, okay."
No, I was like, my parents were really, really, really young when I was a kid. Like, my mom was like 18, my dad was 19 when I was born.
Yeah.
So, like, they were super fucking horny,
Yeah.
and they didn't give a shit if I, like, saw them.
Oof.
When you saw him fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Like, they were just like, we'll fuck whenever, wherever.
Yeah.
That kind of, like, horny teenager shit
Yeah.
when you move in together, you know?
Yeah.
And, I don't know, that fucked me up.
Yeah. I see.
No, like, I was, like, jerking off. I was, like... Oh, God.
We're gonna ban from Twitch, by the way.
I was exposed to sexuality at a really young age because of somebody molested my cousin,
Oh, yeah.
and then, like, I was sort of exposed to all that through my cousin. Like, I wasn't directly, like, in contact with the adult, but some fucked up shit, kind of like...
The fucked up shit happened to him, and then, like, that affected his relationship with you.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
So, yeah, I was a little horny kid at, like, 9 and 8.
Yeah.
I think I had my first orgasm when I was, like, 8.
Was your tiger like, it's great?
No, it wasn't a tiger. It was actually a turtle.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like, I was just like, I'll fuck something. So I had, like, stuffed animals that were close to the size of me. So I was like, this'll work. I don't know. It's fucked up.
Yeah, no, that happens a lot, though.
It's embarrassing as hell.
It's not
it's
as,
totally
like,
normal.
strange a story.
You were kind of outed or something, right? Like, somebody brought it up to somebody else at school or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh boy, I can get into this.
If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to.
So I got caught red-handed by my mom.
Oh, that's not what I thought happened. I thought you told somebody else and then...
Oh, we're leading into it. I got caught red-handed. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. It was just the middle of the day.
You weren't thinking. You didn't know it was bad. I don't know.
No, I knew it was bad. I knew, like, that wasn't, like, okay, I guess. Like, and I was like, 11.
Yeah.
Too old.
Maybe even, like, 12. No, 11.
That's right around the time your prick starts getting, like, hard 24/7. Then.
Yeah. And it was just in the middle of the day. I wasn't, like, hiding or anything. I was just, like, in my room and just doing it. And
I got an embarrassing story to tell.
then
Done.
my mom, like, walked in and I was like, ah! And fell off the bed. And my mom was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm caught. So I was just like, I was banging my tiger, Mom.
That's when you hit her with the guilt. You'd be like, I learned it from you and Dad.
Like, what did you say? Like, did you say banging?
I said screwing. I was screwing my tiger, and she was just like, oh my god. She was freaking the fuck out. Oh,
How'd your dad handle it? Did he just laugh?
And my mom called my dad.
And he's like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, this was when he was still alive.
Yeah.
And,
obviously, she didn't call him from when he got on a Ouija board. Like, your son.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I was about to say, I wonder if...
Yeah, she was like, you need to talk to your dad right now. And she, like, handed me the phone, and my dad was just like, hey, buddy.
He's probably, like, at work, like, trying to, like, hide, like...
And he was like, yeah, can you just be good for your mom, okay?
Your mom's sitting there thinking like he's backing her up.
Like dead ass. Like he was just like, just be good for your mom, please.
What do you expect? You're a horny little boy.
I guess he probably got it. I don't know. My mom was like pretty sheltered,
Yeah.
so like she like brought that to like my childhood. Yeah, my dad was like more free. Like my grandparents were really cool, but yeah. And then I was grounded for like 2 weeks or something, and like I told
That's not how you handle that.
I told a friend that like I used to hang out a lot with that like lived in my neighborhood, like why I couldn't hang out and like I was grounded, and I told him in confidence why, and then he went and told like everybody.
Yeah. That's not how you handle it. You don't punish for that. You explain, that's not, don't do that. But like, to get you like in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Because that's just gonna like, now you're like, oh, this is like terrible. Like, what have I done?
Yeah, this was
Fucking,
You're
Anakin.
like,
What have I done?
a lot of social shit was like really regressed a lot because I don't know, my mom wasn't great. I don't know. It feels bad. I feel bad to say that because me and my mom are really, really tight now, but
it's not that she wasn't a good mom. She was just too scared that, like, I think she was too scared that she
Overbearing.
wasn't a good mom, or like she thought she had to do X, Y, and Z, or she wasn't a good mom, or something like that. I mean, I think it was probably all, for the most part, in her eyes, for your benefit.
yeah, but now I'm
It's not like she was trying to, like, she's not a psychopath trying to fuck your life up.
I'm autistic as hell, so
Yeah, you were definitely more autistic when I met you.
I was very, very, very sheltered.
Imagine your life if you didn't meet me. I mean, I'm sure you would have got there eventually, but...
Brandon over here trying to pull like the, I saved you, I pulled you out of the hole.
No.
Kinda. Kinda.
I just tried to, like, fix your social retardation.
Yeah.
You got a life debt now.
Well, we're still friends. And you guys ever have wet dreams?
No, but I was going to tell my embarrassing sex story, but I forgot it. So,
Not that I know of. Not that I can ever recall.
Damn, really?
Yeah, like I wouldn't doubt it happened, but like I never woke up and was like, damn, I nut.
I had sex dreams, but I never wake up with, like...
Man, I was really hoping you guys would have wet dreams, because I was about to say, like, I never had them.
Here's actually this is a thing for me that I've like thought about a couple times. I've never like had like a sex dream.
Really?
Like I'll have things like leading to it, trying to get to it, but if there's at any point where I'm like about to do it, I either wake up or like something happens. So like suddenly we're not having sex anymore.
One time I had...
This sucks.
I mean, it's fine because then I wake up and I do it for real. But like,
I had this one dream where like me and this girl were like getting like we're like making out and like leading up to it, and then I went for a pussy and she didn't have one. And she didn't have a dick. She didn't have anything, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I looked up at her face, and she didn't have a face, and I woke up like in a cold sweat.
Woo!
yeah, no, like that just happened to me the other day. So it's like funny that you brought that up because I've thought about this, and I was like, it's not like a thing where like when I was younger it would happen too, and I'd be like, oh well, maybe it's because like I don't know, like before I had sex, I don't know what it feels like, so my brain shorts out.
Yeah.
Like now I've had plenty, and it's like it still does it. It's just like, oh, you're like right, the boop, wake up.
I've had sex dreams, but I've never like woken up with.
Yeah, like I've had
in
like
my pants.
I've had sex dreams, but I never like wake up with a nut in my undies.
And,
Yeah.
I know someone who did a lot and confided in me, and I'm not gonna use them right now, but I'm trying to send it to your brain.
I didn't get it.
Well, okay.
You can find
We'll talk
that
about it later.
exclusive part of the conversation on on our what's it called?
Our exclusive bonus Patreon
Yeah,
episodes.
our
on-
Patreon.
no.
If you give us $1, we'll tell you who came in their pants.
Damn, I was really hoping you guys would have some good wet dream stories.
Nope.
You never
Because,
had-
like, what?
I don't think it's as normal as people tell you.
Really? Because they always like, oh, boys have wet dreams. Like that's everybody goes through it, and like I never
they probably
had
tell you that ahead of time before it happens, so in case you do, you're not like, oh, I'm a freak.
I wouldn't feel like a freak. I would just be like, great.
Oh, great breakfast.
Whoa!
I'm sorry for who I am.
Good lord.
Do you know who Bert Kreischer is?
No.
Oh my god, you two.
Did this episode go where you thought it was gonna go?
We went a lot further on like some of the other stuff. You guys carried the beginning really well. And
Subverted your
kudos.
expectations of how lewd this has all gotten.
Oh, I keep it lewd, my boys.
Let's go into let's take a hard left and talk about when were you the happiest as a child? Like, what is your happiest memory?
Oh god.
Ooh. I think I have an answer.
No, I exactly have an answer.
I had a very, very, very good friend. He was like my best friend for a really long time. His name's Kyle. And he was like the one friend that I had since like first grade, like that friend. And, I was horny as fuck as a little kid.
Fuck Kyle?
No.
That's what I was about to ask.
But I was also like kind of a hopeless romantic. And like so was he. So we would get together and we would like climb up on trees and we would just like talk about like how much we like love these girls in like 5th grade. And like I just felt like we'd climb trees or we'd like lay out in the yard, look at the fucking stars, and just like talk about that shit. And it was like I felt like so much like friendship and like love from like having those experiences. And I was really happy in those moments. It was a good friends.
Derek?
So from 1999 to 2003 specifically, I lived in Talmadge. My parents had just got divorced. We had a house. That's the little era where I had that PlayStation. And that was like 1st grade, 2nd grade, and 3rd grade. I had a really good friend named Curtis. We were like all into the same shit. Legos and Gundam and Star Wars, and it's just something about that era of time just gives me like those feels. Like if I think about it, I can like remember what the house smelled like all the time, and like the way the weather.
You ever get a whiff of something that smells similar? And
Yes.
It takes you like right
Yes.
fucking
And I think maybe that's why a little bit of like the Crash stuff like hit me as hard as it did because it was that time.
Oh
period.
yeah, it hits
Like,
you in that
Yeah.
little G spot in your brain.
Yeah.
back.
And I don't know, just everything about then, I think just that's the most I remember like being happy. Because a lot of my childhood was kind of fucky for me, just with my parents being split up and then getting back together, but they didn't really like each other. They just got back together for us because they thought that was better. And
That's never good.
they
for
were
the
always
kids.
fighting and like, yeah, it's just weird. I don't know, like that specific time period, I just know like that was the best.
It's making me sad. It's making me sad right now thinking about how happy I used to be.
Yeah.
Give me your answer, Brandon.
When I was in 4th grade, my mom and dad told me that we were going to take a trip to our Uncle Sam's house. Now, hear me out. My dad's got 13 brothers, and I've met like 4 of them. So, to me, that checked out. And they just kept saying it over and over. We're gonna take a trip to Uncle Sam's house. We're gonna go see Uncle Sam. And eventually, Jamie goes, "What, like Uncle Sam? Like the I want you, dude." And they were like, "Finally, yes, we're going to Washington D.C. for a family trip."
They got you.
Ooh.
And we all just out like this was in the middle of a week of school, but Dad just happened to get like some kind of bonus or something, and it's just like we're going on a family trip, and we all went to DC, and I remember just like being really excited as a family, and like my dad taking me to all these museums and showing me like I think that's when I like started to like attach myself to like history and stuff like that. And I remember like there was this part where like it was like it started to rain on like one of the days we had something pretty important planned, and we just fucking rolled with it. Like it was like really warm, nice summer rain, and like we didn't go buy fucking like we did have an umbrella, but I think it blew away. And we just rolled with it, and we're all just happy to be walking in the rain, and like no one got shitty and was like, "Oh, this fucking sucks." Like it was just like really probably like the best family vacation we had, and it just brings me a time when like things were, I don't know, like really simple, you know, like I don't know.
Yeah, having a dad pretty nice, man.
You had a dad at the time too, so
Yeah.
You and my girlfriend hit me with that shit, and I hate it so
Yeah.
much.
it makes me laugh just because we've been doing it for like
Yeah, like I'm getting used to it now, but like I'd feel so bad.
yeah.
Like, I'd get over to his house and I'd be like, you know, oh hey, like, well, blah blah blah, talking about what we've been up to, and I'm like, did this with my dad, and he'd just be like, yeah, it'd be cool to do stuff with my dad. I'd be like,
Oof.
and like I'm not sure if it's real or not. Like it might be partially real.
That shock thing, I got over that pretty much 7th grade year, and from that point it was just funny.
Yeah, and then like so every now and then he'd hit me with it, but like now the girl I'm dating, she also lost her father, so like she does it too. And I'm like, you fuckers.
Feel bad for having a dad now.
Yeah.
And then like no, this is another thing I was talking about because I feel like a lot of media has this fetish like for dead dad.
Yeah.
Because like 2 of my friends, I've been like, hey, play this game, and then there's like a part where like their dad dies, and they're like. And I'm like, oh fuck, like I didn't even think about it. And then like we're watching another thing. I was showing her Rogue One, and Jin's dad dies, and she's like, why would you put this on? Like she's fucking around, but I'm like, and then I'm thinking about, I'm like, why does the dad die in like everything? Fuck.
You should play Fallout 3.
Spoilers!
Oh man, I was gonna play that tomorrow.
Fucking a decade too late, bud.
Oh, more than that.
It's
Yeah,
been
that game's
more than a
old
decade
now.
since Fallout 3.
Yeah.
Probably like 15 years, huh?
Well, here, Fallout New Vegas, I remember specifically, like, came out in, I'm pretty sure, 2007.
No shit. 2007? That doesn't sound right.
You sure?
Because PS3 didn't come out until 2007.
Uh-huh.
Xbox came out 2006.
Okay, so it might have been 8
Yeah.
or 9, but, like, right there.
I think there was at least a couple of years in
Because
between.
I got New Vegas.
You might be thinking of 3.
Maybe.
3, I would believe, came out in 2007.
So, yeah, like, ugh. Old game.
Dead dads.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. No, it's not. I'm sorry.
It is pretty funny.
It's the way you act about it is funny. The fact that it exists is not funny.
You see it as a plot device to further your trolling.
Pretty much. Alright, that's 2 hours.
Thanks for tuning in.
I'm wrapping it up. You guys got anything else you want to say?
Just fucking be excellent to each other.
Oh my god. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, man.
You know, we're not even recording games. I want you in my house after that stupid shit.
I was just quoting Bill and Ted.
I don't care.
You ever seen Bill and Ted?
No.
You should. It's funny.
I'm
It's a
gonna
rip-off of Doctor Who.
I'm gonna take that Keyblade and bash your fucking brains in. And you can go see Bill and Ted. I'm assuming they're dead, but...
Bill and Ted? It's Keanu Reeves and some other guy nobody knows.
I don't fucking... Keanu Reeves isn't even real, so...
And he's a vampire.
Alright, that's it. See ya.
Your mouth is writing checks that your ass ain't paying while your team break playing.